What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here and we are live. The NADO Continental Tournament. It is Sunday. It is the points finale shootout. I'm your boy Ryan George here with Cincy Event Streaming. We are jumping in mid-match here with Danielle Clark, Rhiannon Smith, Jeanette Bergfeld, and Monica Davis. Wanted to say hey and hi to everybody as we get kicked off this morning. We're going to be bringing you coverage all day long. Today is like I said, the point shootout finale. Today is all about the points. It is a blind draw format. There is a men's and women's A and B divisions. You walk in here today with X number of points to your name. You get partnered up blind draw style with a flighted bracket within your division. And you go after it. It is not about who wins it. Winning has its own payouts. Positions have their own payouts. The real money comes into with every victory today, you will establish X amount of points to your name, to your overall year total. That total will put you hopefully into the rankings. Do believe it's the top 15-ish to 20. But more importantly, the top 10 is where that money really starts to compound and pile up. Top men's finisher today, I've been told, is $8,000 in men's A, as Rhiannon Smith finds herself a 119. So that's where it's at, folks. This is what we play for. This is where the rewards program that NADO, the North American Dart Organization, brings to us comes into play. This is what you've been working for all year long. That's the MPRTs you've been chasing, the leagues you've been chasing. That's just what it's all about. It all comes down to Sunday Fun Day here in beautiful Middleton, Wisconsin. Today we are playing Race to 3 winner's side, 501 freeze. Praise the Lord. God is good. We are playing freeze today. Then we will play a 501 as well. Again, it's going to be freeze rule all day long, both sides. Play 2 legs of cricket, and then if necessary, a 701 stacked. I do believe stacked on the 701 for the last leg decider. Loser side is a race to 2, best of 3, where it will be 501 freeze again, cricket, and then a 701 stacked final leg decider. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in today. Let's get the ball rolling. Like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know we are here. We are going to be here. All the numbers look good across the board. Not anticipating any issues. So we are going to do nothing but bring you the best darts we can all day long. We have a wealth and variety of shots in the room. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. I want to say hi to my wife as she chimes right on in here first thing in the morning. Hi, Sweet Pea. So we are looking at Danielle Clark. That is Danielle with a Y. Why? Because she can. No, that's not Danielle Clark. I thought she was throwing ahead of Ree. My bad. That's because that's my Riri. Rhiannon Smith. She's not wearing a Purdue shirt today. I was hoping she would. Trip 19, we'll set it up. All right. I think you were going that direction. I am enjoying the Top Gun jersey. Yeah, Dylan. All weekend stack score. Today it's not. I am an advocate for the freeze rule, especially if you're playing caps, personally, because it levels the playing field. And I think that today being the big money, I think they know that. I think everyone here that running it, everybody behind the scenes with NADO, is smart enough to know that. That the freeze rule levels the playing field. That way you don't have, when a 110 cap, you don't have an 80 come in with a 30 and the 80 just steamroll because it's stacked score all weekend long. So it's gonna mean both partners have to connect today. It can't be a tale of two cities where one does all the work and one floats along. I'm a fan of the freeze. When you're running caps, if you're uncapped, or it's just open, then let it be what it is. But if you're running a capped event and you got people trying to squeeze into numbers, then I think that's when freeze really becomes critical. So yeah, so we are freeze this weekend. Yeah, so here we go. And with my phone. Alrighty. As we find ourselves an even ton. All right, you know what, Dylan? You know what? You're right. So for those of you who don't know, the freeze rule is very simple, but never simple when you're at the board because math gets hard. If one team's score combined is less than the highest score of one of the opponents, then the other member of the opponent, the lowest member of the opposing team, will be frozen and unable to take it out. And it's like I tell sometimes you kind of got to just be like Elsa and let it go. Casey Parmerson's chiming in that he likes split bowl, and that's okay. I like your wife more than I like you. As we are getting down to the nitty-gritty, so like right now in this instance, visitor team 1 with 32 and 40 is 72 combined points. So they are under the 190 on home 2. So home 1 is frozen. She can technically not take out that 66. Like right now she's getting ready to throw. She cannot clean up. Cannot. Oh, yeah. Is it not going to tell us? So she should know that she cannot take that out. All right, so they have it set up NDA style. It will not tell them, so hopefully they're all doing their own math. That she was frozen, so she had to leave it on 1. As she looks to go tops, it is open, so go split. Yeah, go inside. Oh, no. Darting drama. Double trouble. But yes, until this 190 gets low, it will be a 1. So Rhea is going to be in a position right now where if this 32 does not get cleaned up, which it will, I anticipate it getting cleaned up just fine. It doesn't have to be a double. Don't force it. Oh, no. The double trouble continues. A 9 for 16. It's a great setup to leave. She obviously plays a little bit of double out. But see, Rhea is forced to push the button. She cannot do anything sitting on 1. Cannot drive it any lower. And there we go with a fat 15. So the team of Janet Bergfeld and Monica Davis taking leg number 2. I agree, Dylan. I think that if you're here and you're a part of this, you should be able to do the math. But at the same time, those people out there who mathing it's tough. As my girl Riri finding herself a treble 18 to a single 20. Cool. Good talk. That's not helpful. Single 18 finding herself some points, and I like the aggressive nature. Tries to go double 20 to shut down and claim the wedge. Danielle Clark trying her best to help her partner out here. Fat 20 goes a long way, Ree. Yep. Moving on. Yep. Ooh, and just missing the treble 17. Trying to draw blood. Janet looking treble 19, does not find it. That will bring Danielle with a Y back to the board. Looking to continue to help her partner out here. Finds a 17 to put one more on there. Leaves him one shy of closing the wedge. All right, ladies, let's get fired up. Big trip 17 to take the wedge back. Looking for that 17, doesn't find it, so opts into the 18 third dart to extend the lead a little bit. Single 17 for points. They're on the board. Fails to find another one. So Danielle, single 17 to close up to stop the bleeding there where it gets out of hand. Does not find it. Bit of a rough go in the early goings here, but it is Sunday. We have been throwing all weekend long. Bodies are tired, arms are fatigued, you're mentally wore out. Closes 17s. Needs at least a single, finds and connects on it for a 20-point lead. I am digging the thin blue line t-shirt. There's your pair. And then splashes the 16. Brandon Neal jumping into the chat. Sunday morning darts should be outlawed. I hate it. Oddly enough, Brandon, I'm not a fan of throwing early in the morning, but I am not against Sunday darts and or, she flights off into the trebles. Playing in the neighbor's yard. I am not against playing Sunday morning. I'm not against playing in the morning. I like a 10 a.m. start. But I'm also really mediocre, so I'm usually well to bed long before other people are. That's redoubles out. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But you when you're pushing the finals at every tournament you ever go to, because you're just the best dressed guy at the ball. I could understand why Sunday mornings wouldn't be a whole lot of fun. As Janet and Monica button up 16s. Going to make a stand on the wings here. They're going to do it. They're going to need to do it now. I cannot lie to you. Danielle and Ree might do them a touch of good to maybe find themselves a few points here. Having trouble getting closes, but at the same time, they're only a splash and a couple of marks off of getting that done, getting their wedges buttoned up on them. Don't want to have nowhere to play. Think about points, Ree. Yep. Saturday's aiming. Yeah, all that transmission fluid to make aiming easier on Saturday does make Sunday morning rough. That's a fair analogy, sir. Picking up what you're laying down, and there's a big trip, and just like that, 10-point lead, and she goes 20 to close. Just like that, you've only got the 18s left, and you were down 10 points. There's a single. All righty, Rhiannon to the board. Just flights off. Gives them the slight point lead. Danielle. Sorry, quick distraction. My bad. All right. 16s are still very much alive, and the point lead's been had. Opts to stay third dart and establish a slightly bigger lead, and you can't blame her. She's making a stand on the wing. My equipment is falling apart in front of me. I'm kidding. It's not falling apart. Nobody freak out. As Janet and Monica looking for that close. Opts into it, but only grabs an 8. Look like a 16 to me. Quick conversation at the table, swapping out some equipment, changing out a tip. And apparently that was the answer, because here come the 18s. Wild on the third dart. As Riri going big. Trip 16 to trip 18. Steve wants me to say trip. I don't like it. Makes me sad. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Stewart in the chat from Lawton, Oklahoma. Don't think I've ever been to Lawton. I've been a few places in Oklahoma. Never Lawton. I'll have to look up Ron Converse Jr. and see where he lives in Oklahoma, and I can tell you one place I spent the most time. Ron. Blackwell and then Ponca City. Or Ponca, Oklahoma. There you go. All right, Danielle staring it down. 15s is the answer. Does not connect, which gives Janet and Monica the opportunity to establish the wedge. Single first dart. Give herself a trip. No dice. 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Yeah, I saw your post, Will. Looked like you did pretty good there, buddy. You were posed up with a little white envelope. Usually that means there's money in there. You know, I don't get very many of those. So, my man can dream. It's all right. One day. One sweet day. How's that song go? Mariah Carey, Boys to Men, One Sweet Day? Yeah? Anybody? No? All right, looking to play on the 15s. Finds 1, needed more. Just trailing 12 points. So Rhiannon here going to look to close down that 15. Needs to get rid of it. Desperately needs to get rid of it. Needs another. And she connects. So she pushes it to the bull with 18 still to fall back into if need be for her and Danielle. We are straight into the bull straight away. And just underneath third dart, almost found herself a pair. So yeah, Will, heard there was a rumor that you were going to be getting some A to Z airline miles there, bud. Here in the not too distant future, going to be coming to the neighborhood there, bud. Just a little hopping on a plane there, bud. Destination unknown, bud. Nah, if true, I won't say more, but if true, I hope you are. I think it's fantastic that you have that opportunity to do that. That's pretty freaking cool. As Rhiannon staring down the bullseye, probably pointing third dart, was, and just didn't quite get that dart to go where she wanted it to. Looking to close 18s, does not find it, wires it up. And as the infamously famous Sean Green would say, just not quite the electrician she wanted to be. She's a bad wiring. As Danielle goes up there and finds herself a big treble to bolster the lead, 54 points. That puts all the pressure in the world back on that bowl. All right. Janet and Monica finding themselves a single, so they've got 2 to Rhea, and Danielle's 0 here. They need a Hattie to do it. Opting points, third dart does not connect. Looking for the bull. And they have officially rounded out. So Danielle and Rhea win the leg to go up 2-1. All right, little handling here. Apparently, I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'll ask her later to tease her. Apparently, Rhea likes the 18s because she has started both cricket legs on the 18s. All right, here we go. Danielle. Darts have gotten a little firmer, a little wakey uppy here, a little coffee. 18 points on the pair. All right. So Rhiannon looking to move around the board now. All right, Monica to the board. Looking 20s. Oh, she's looking to close. Now she's going 20s. Does not connect. Steve Brown winning. Attaboy. Get the notifications. Danielle finding the 20s to get it done. Here comes Janet. Big 7 mark on the 17s. Insane in the membrane. Let's go. Big darts. Going to force Reed a point. And with only needing a single mark to close, she needed one more. Treble would have been ideal. Oh, Jimmy Beach was telling me that my info sheet's wrong. Oh, I apologize. So the Top Gun jersey is Monica, and the thin blue line is Janet. Okay. Apologies. My info sheet was the other way around. I'll have to get after my quote-unquote assistant for the weekend, bringing me that info. Big trip 20 from Danielle, and she shuts it down. Third dart. So that will bring Monica to the board. Apologies. Genuinely. Sorry about that. One downside to my job, I meet a lot of people. The other downside to my job is unfortunately I don't know everybody. Wish I did. I'm working on it. I'm working on shaking and hugging everybody, shaking in hands and all the hugs I can get from everybody I can possibly ever meet. As Reed cleans up the 19s with 3 singles. That'll push Janet to the 16s. She does not connect, and you can see the head tilt. Little bit of frustration setting in. Obviously, a much, much better shot than the average on the board would tell you. Danielle, a single 19 and a single 16. Bolsters the point lead. Monica connecting on a single. Reed to the board. Another to close. Trips it to make sure. She'll move over to the 15s. Just underneath. But a much more dominant showing from Reed and Danielle here, sporting a 2-4 and a 3 respectively. Danielle letting somebody come get their dart. Just next door and just over top, button first. Atta girl. I apologize, everybody, if I'm sniffling a little bit. This hallway gets warm to cold to warm to cold to warm to cold, and it's driving my nose and my allergies nuts. Plus, I think I'm fighting off just the slightest hint of a cold. Up here in this beautiful Wisconsin fresh air got me chilly. As Reed, big trip 15 for a statement dart. Right over top. Just over top the bull into the 20. Just for 20 more points, just for creative licensing. Pushes it to the bull. Janet continues to have a little bit of trouble in this last leg here. Hopefully she finds her rhythm, settles herself in, gets the dart going a little bit straighter for her, As Danielle finds one, turns, looks at Ree and says, all right, 2 more. 2 more and we're going home. Well, not going home, but taking it home. Big bowl there for Monica, 3rd dart. Ree bowl just underneath and just underneath 3rd dart. Take a deep breath, settle in. You're all right. There you go. You know where it's at. You've got the ability. You just got to settle yourself in. Find your way. Danielle, 1 bowl to do it. To push her and Ree into the next step in the winners column. And however many points that merits you today, I would assume it's around 20 a win. As Monica splashes, the 20's closed. Fails to find another bowl. So Ree, back at it. Needs it. Does not connect. So we will do the dance again. Finds a bowl. So they've got, Janet and Monica got them closed up and can start pointing on them, but got to start finding them before it's too late. Danielle needs 1 to get it done. Does not connect. So here we are. Monica could put a hurting on this lead with a handful of bowls. And she is just dots away. All right, Ree, can you end it? 3 darts clear at it. Splashes 16 points and hits the bowl 3rd dart. So Danielle and Rhiannon taking down Janet and Monica. Three to 1, and they will move on. Janet and Monica will step over into the losers bracket where they will look to continue on. All right, we have no action at the moment at board 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take 1 second to clear my nose, mute myself here real quick. We'll be right back in just a second, but don't go anywhere. We're going to get action back here in the pit here at the NADO Continental finale. It's Sunday. It's points day. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking back into it just in time to see the fellas getting started here. Kicking off, we got Tim Soto with a team of Carol Stucker and Tim Soto, Michael Moses, and Tim Flying DeHond. Partial to Flying. AKA, it is also, ladies and gentlemen, in case you forgot, it is, or if you didn't know, or if you'd forgotten, it is Tim's birthday, ladies and gentlemen, so we should all take 33 seconds to relish in the fact that I am not going to sing Happy Birthday live on the stream. That's not going to happen. As Mike Moses opens up with a low ton. That will bring Carroll, although I've been asking all weekend long and I never saw him again to get confirmation if that was, if it's Carell, as in Steve Carell, because that would be amazing, but I haven't had a chance to ask. If anybody knows, feel free to tell me in the comments. Let me know. I would love to know, but let's ramp this up for Flying's birthday as he finds himself a low ton and Boogie Doo-Wop dances off the board. That's Flying right there in a nutshell. Flying's last year in his 30s. Oh, he's the big 3'9"? Well, I can't really say anything. I'm chasing into the 3'8" right now. Haven't missed. My birthday was just last weekend, so. Did we just throw out an order? Or did I miss one? Because it's Carol Stucker. That's Flying. Then Soto. Okay, no, I'm lost. Sorry, I spun off in the left field. Flying looking at 383. Flying finding his angle here, moving right so he can try to get the angle on that bowl. And grabs one. Leaves himself sitting 299. And that'll bring Tim Soto to the board. Played against Tim yesterday, matter of fact. He and Mike Tripp threw together. They threw some killer darts together. As he finds one to keep himself on pace and in the front, out in front on the throw. Product placement is everything. Mandy Lindsay joining us in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as Michael Moses only finds himself 36 on that visit. And remember, today we are playing 501 Freeze. I am so excited for Freeze. As Carroll finds himself one bowl, third dart, rides it just over top. Told it felt so good, thought he had another one. In the words of DJ Khaled, another one. All right, Flying needs to split the difference, make a sandwich, and find the bowl. And does not. Soft round there, only 16 points found. I'm allowed to talk a little bit of smack at Flying. It's just the way it's going to have to be. And a 16-point round is a soft one, bud. Kind of two-ply there, bud. Tim Soto circling the wagons, trying to find a bowl, does not connect. We'll bring it back around to Mike. That's the dial right there. That's the telephone number. Splits himself off, 64 on the visit. Let alone get him a shot. Absolutely. Get the man a shot or three. It's his birthday. Hi, Mandy. Here comes Carol. Straighten it up. And does. Low ton on the visit. There's that low, that 109. Keeps the pressure on. Flying has got to come through this round or his partner might find himself in a bit of darting drama. That is just over top. Keep changing your... No, go back. Oh, he was opting down. Okay, respect. 89 points, leaves himself at 194. So Tim will have the first chance of setting up an actual out here. And he's going to do that in style. Just rolls the top to set for 118 to leave himself settled up on 122. Mike with a critically huge third dart, finding a double bull to set himself up on 133, keep himself on pace with Tim, and also keep himself on, well, Tim and Tim work twice. Oh, Lauren, is it Lauren or is it Lauren? Is it Lauren just spelled creatively? Let me know. Has all the dirt. So please, by all means, hit me up on all the medias or the book. I want all the dirt. All the dirty dirt. Other than the fact that I love him and I know he loves dogs. And yeah, another one. That's your birthday dart, buddy. Right in the middle. Say 16. Needs a bull. Finds a bull. 126 remaining for flying. So, Soto. Did Soto vanish? He would not kill you. We'd protect you. I was like 3 to a 2. Please don't hit a 1. Finds a bull third dart. If you go 3, 2, 1, I'm going to start singing Final Countdown. Leaves himself sitting on 67. All right, just give me some of the little dirt. Not the big dirt, little dirt. 51 for bull. Never mind. 19 to leave bull. Never mind. He was going bull to leave 19 to try to put the freeze in. Okay. Carroll sitting on 185 has got to connect here to keep his partner out of the freezer. 1 to 5. Flighted darting drama. All right, Ken Hamrick chiming in as Tim going 19 to leave tops. Ryan, you probably don't know this, but Tim and used to run with we're going to go with run with a guy called Hollywood. Their team name was Flying Hawaiian, and in their prime, they could hang with the best. I did not know that. I have heard stories of Tim back when he played a lot more before he took a break for life. Obviously, life is life. Double 15 for Soto. Don't think about it too much. Don't overthink the tank. Oh, he's frozen. It wouldn't have mattered. I didn't look at where Carroll was. Oh, he passed away. I'm so sorry. No, I've heard stories of Tim back when he was he's still a talented darter, but at one point he was pretty much automatic. Doesn't have to be a double, bub. Oh no. Oh no. So the 129 is in play for Carroll. Yeah, I've heard stories of Lions' prowess at one point in time. I've not heard the story of Hollywood, but it's pretty awesome. Bull for treble 20. Treble 20 to steal the leg. Does not get it done. Tim loves unicorns and tutus. Now, you see, that's why we're best friends, because guess what? I love unicorns and tutus. At least that's what my daughter tells me. But you know what? We're all fathers. Tim and I both being dads, so I know. 10 for 10. Ooh, sketchy third dart. Wires up. Happy birthday to you, Tim. Flying to Han, taking leg 1. They will play another 0-1 leg here. Yeah, there's a busted tip in that board. Anybody want to offer up my Got that Leatherman. We can pop it out. All right. I think they're gonna try to clean the board up a little bit before they go. Is that what we're doing? Yep. Here he comes. Couldn't have got the 1 and the 3 while you were there, Tim? All right. We will play 0-1 again. Apparently the 1 and the 3 is flush enough, though they can't grab it. All right, here we go. You're going to send Carol or are you going to send Tim? Flying got his dart skills from his mama? Now I'm intrigued. Okay. I don't care if I got to buy dinner, buy a drink or two. Lauren, we need to sit down and talk details. We're going to write the memoirs of Flying Hawaiian. As Mike opens up for him flying, only finding 40. Bullseye, second dart, needs another, finds it, strikes blood, draws the low right here, first round out. Gonna get himself out in front, support his partner from there. Just over top, 61 points on the visit for Flying. Mandy, I will feed you for no reason at all. Just for the opportunity to hang out with you. Tim Soto filling it up. Here comes Mike Moses. Just over top. Thought he had it. Felt good leaving the hand. Finds himself a 112. But yes, Mandy, you can give me dirt as well. All right, a soft round for Carol Stucker, only 19. Tim with a chance to capitalize here. Needs to stay in it, needs to fill it up. Timothy DeHaan, ladies and gentlemen, on his birthday. I'm going to do one quick equipment check here. That is working. Okay, one to double check. Mike, one below and one above, needs to split the difference, but goes just left. Here comes Carol. DeHaan? Okay. No A. Did I do DeHaan? I'm sorry. Hooked on Phonics failed me as he finds himself a 104 on his visit. Now he's going to come back and give me like, bro, you don't even know my last name. 3-2, don't hit a 1. It's the final countdown. Oh, he did it to me. My bad. I didn't mean to sing on stream. A little bit of a struggle bus here. These last 2 rounds. That might come into play. Welcome to the game, Timothy. Oh, you drive 6.5, 8 hours from Cincinnati just to get razzed by your friends on Facebook. That's family. Carroll sitting on top of it, drops below it. Only 33 on the visit. Flying. Dot out. Dot out. Split the difference. Oh, no. Everybody here just circling the wagons. Looking for a bowl. Not finding it. It's going to make this the conclusion of this leg very, very interesting. Will it be 2-0 Mike and Flying, or will it be 1-1 split up between the two as we kick it to cricket? A bowl would have gone a long way there, but slight advantage right now to Mike and Flying. Here comes Carroll. Uh-oh. Just right. 106 on the visit. And then there's Flying in a nutshell right there. 170, it's his favorite out. I even knew that, Mandy. He used to tell me about how in Steel he'd go double bowl in on double-double. Just a dot underneath. He wanted the fish. He used to tell me at Steel League he'd go double bowl on double-double to go trip 20 to be the big fish. Another one leaves. Oh, he's trying to leave himself a clean bowl, but leaves himself 80. Decent round from Tim. That will put some pressure. We're at 262, so Mike is inside. Why did I say Miles? Mike is inside, but with Carroll to throw in between, he needs a bowl and does not connect. So 205 is the magic number. So they're at 262. So they need 57 points. Bowl to leave 36. And unfortunately, that means Tim is frozen. Cannot take out the 80. But he can set it up. Wanted 14. Wanted double 14, ideally. 5 to leave 16. Love how nonchalant and wild he is with that, but yet it's so accurate. 57 for Bowl. Not that 7. Leaves 66. So, Mike Moses really right here, right now, honestly needs a hat trick. Needs it. Needs it. Just a dot out of it. So technically, with them being 102, is unfrozen for at least one dart. Now, Carroll goes blank, blank, blank. Trying to double. Oh, no. Oh, no. But no bust because the freeze is on. Ooh, that was a brave third dart. So Tim, again, is frozen. Can opt to 14. Oh, he goes double 7 to leave 2. That's just a cocky shot. I don't care who you are. Let me walk up there and just hit a double 7 real quick instead of hitting a 14 like the rest of us mere mortals. Lines up the Bowl, does not connect, so he will be sitting on a 44, which can't take out. So now With flying on 2. Beautiful double 20 to leave 4. With flying sitting on 2, 97 is in play. Tops. Double 15. Oh, double 17 is the 34. Would put him on 1 and would freeze. It's the only option. Over top of it. So now, Mr. Stucker has got a clean shot at the 5. And hits it. So we will go to 1 leg apiece. And it's time, ladies and gentlemen. And what does everybody say? We're going to kick it to cricket. I can only imagine how this conversation between Flying and Soto is going right now. He is just in it. We gotta interview Flying after this. It's his birthday. Let's do it. Huh? As long as he promises not to get my stream pulled down on Facebook. And Lauren, no, I would not know him any other way. He is Flying through and through. And I know there's a lot of people that know him better than I do, but I adore your brother on so many levels. In the short time I've gotten to know him, he's never been anything but loving and respectful and a caring individual. So I think it speaks volumes, and I find it in my heart that you to be, just in our short conversation here, very much like your brother, which is not a bad thing at all. And he gets his darts from his mama, like you told me. And my wife thanking me for getting the final countdown stuck in her head. I do everything I can. I aim to please, my dear. You know this. I'm here for you. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. There you go. We'll continue the trend. Next it is going to be What Does the Fox Say or Baby Shark. So everybody brace yourself and get ready. Now she's calling me a liar. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Looking to close shop. Ops back up into points to extend the lead out to a 100 piece. Here comes Soto. Here comes Soto with a 6 mark of his very own. Big treble 20. Cannot find the 18s. Mike and Carroll and Soto build a force field around the 19, but Mike does connect on a treble 20. They're finding it though. Ooh. Ding 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 ding. There you go. All right, with Carroll finding a 6 mark of his very own. My wife is going to hate me. Oh, then we'll go into Carly Rae Jepsen. It's Friday. Or Call Me Maybe. As Tim finds a single 20. 3 clean. At 60. As my wife informs me that now my daughter is singing What Does the Fox Say. Tim Soto has come alive in the 19s. Start singing some Taylor Swift here in a minute. We'll get some 22 on here. Copyright infringement in full effect. As Mike Moses looking for 20s, finds a single to keep it tight. But now Mr. Stocker's got a decision to make. Although I would say at least one trip down there in the 19s would be beneficial. Got to figure out a way to get rid of that 20. Ops up, second dart, doesn't find it. He's going to go back down. Oh! I would kill. Hey, honey, do me a favor. Film my daughter. Should film my daughter singing while she's watching me singing. 4 sisters, and it's the only boy. So here's a little tidbit. Then one more thing that Flying and I have. Come on. I can't talk today. It's Sunday. One thing Flying and I will then have in common is he connects treble 20 to a single 19. To a single 19. Gets the close with the 16-point lead. I have 5 sisters with 4 still living. So Tim and I. Soto is an animal. 9 mark on the 17s for 102 points from Tim Soto. And I'm going to tell you right now, I did not see that Soto yesterday. He shot well, but he was not popping off like that. So, yeah. So there's your little factoid about yours truly that'll tie in with Flying. I have 5 sisters in total, with 4 still living, and I am the only boy. So see, Flying and I are kindred spirits. We just didn't know. Although we are way different as people. That's my boy, but he's a wild child. All right, Flying to the line. All about that 20 right now. Wanted that third one bad. Doesn't quite grab it. We'll see if Soto can continue the rampage. All right, he's human after all. He's not a robot underneath that skin. I'm starting to worry. He only finds a single. Keeps the point lead, but not as big as it once was. You know, the old Toby Keith song. I'm not as big as I once was. There you go. There's another song for you, ladies and gentlemen. Or not as young as I once was. I don't remember. It's a Toby Keith song. All right. Mr. Stucker with options here. Only a 17-point lead. Needs to get rid of the 20 if at all possible. But they have their own personal force field built around that 20. And does not find anything on the 17s or the 20s. Flying, stalking patiently behind him. He wants to trip 20, trip 17, trip 18 would be his ideal 3 darts right here. Single. Does establish point lead. He'll go back up. Trips it. Third dart. 80-point swing. But here comes Soto, and this dude's a maniac. You're staying, right? You gotta. You're staying, right? Just over the wire, treble 2. As Mike Moses goes big. 120 points on the visit. That doesn't belong to you. There's the middle. He's like left, right, center. All right, Flying, staring it down. Wants the 17 in the worst way. He's committed now. Wires over. And Tim only finds a single. So again, he reminds us that we're all human. He has been absolutely destroying the bottom of the board. Carroll moving on to 18s. Only finds a pair. So now Tim with options. Taking this away would be paramount right now. Needs at least a single. Goes double, pushing it up. Takes care of business on the 18s. Here comes Soto. What did somebody put in this kid's Kool-Aid? He is crushing the board. This throwing a casual clean 4. Out there bumping to that new Gates, Kevin Gates. Stucker's made an adjustment. He's farther left. They're all over it. Single 18. Single 18. Oh, he wires up. Does not connect. So it stays alive. They've still got 20s and 18s posted up on their 16s. Flying, looking for points. Finds 4 of them for 80. He is feeling himself. I love it. I am here for the energy as Soto makes the 18 go away. And trips the 16 with confidence. Flying sister checking in saying, niece said stop dancing too much. Jiggle. I am here for the family. That is just the answer. Stucker just over top. Flights down, splits it, and finds a single. Does retain the point lead. But how long will that last with Flying standing behind? Look at him stalking him down. Doing the math. Looking serious. I love it. Needed that. Needs more than that. There it is. Third dart for 80-point visit. This kid's a monster. This kid's a straight trash-talking monster. Look at this kid go. If he'd have done this to us yesterday, Shelly and I wouldn't even have been in the leg at all. This was not the Soto of yesterday. Tripp was throwing that well, but Soto. Yeah.